Oh wait. Oh wait. Not my fingernails. Not my fingernails. Hold on. There we go. We smoking on some gas today. Speaking of gas, I want to talk about the rescheduling or the possible rescheduling of weed, which I don't think it's really gonna help anything. If you saw what they said or what the FDA said, no, it wasn't the FDA. It was the DEA. You know, all these three-letter alphabets. You know, you get a little confusing sometimes. You know, all they do is terrorize the fucking community of us, the common folk. But they said they was gonna take it from. I believe it's currently a Schedule 4. Well, correct me if that, but they're gonna take it to a Schedule 2, I believe. Which, in essence, I guess it's okay, but it doesn't really help anything too much. Most they could do is do some research and possibly get it. Probably you could fucking have it. You could write, tax losses or whatever. You could have tax write-offs. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Fucking it's hard. It's fucking hard as fuck for my brain to start working this early. Well, I say it's early, but it's actually 3 o'clock. But I don't know. It doesn't really. It seems like it's just a way for big pharma to get into it, and if big pharma gets into weed or cultivating weed, all what's she gonna need a prescription for it? They probably don't care what the fuck they putting in it. You know, it's just a bunch of dudes in suits that are trying to make a profit off you. You know, hoping their stocks go up or some shit. But you know, will that close? Like, I don't know too much about it, but like the legalities of it. But I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. Half the, I think 25 states or some shit have it legalized recreationally, and then add a couple more for like medical use as well. I know in my state, in the state of North Carolina, uh, in Cherokee, they got a native tribe, the Cherokee Indians. And you know how that's like its own individual thing. It's not really tied to the U.S. government in some type of way. Has some sense of sovereignty against the United States government. They were the first ones in my state to pass medical weed, and the only people that could get that the weed is first they started with people in the tribe, and then they're doing residents with medical cards. But that's still a ways to go, and that's only one part of my state, which is way up in the mountains. It's not where I'm at. I think it's like a 3 hour drive there anyway. But it does give me some slight. I'm optimistic of it. I really hope that they don't fuck it up. But knowing the U.S. government, I have zero faith in the United States government to do anything right at this point, except maybe blow stuff up, which which is okay, I guess. But well, it's not okay. But you get what the fuck I'm talking about. I know that. I believe one of the harder parts about running a weed business is basically having all that influx of cash, because most banks don't want to touch it because it's illegal, and still like a little bit less than a third of the country. But if they was to reschedule it, banks would probably be more optimistic to take the money from these. I was about to say deals, but these businesses and dispensaries who honestly have a lot of overhead. In terms of fucking, they gotta buy a plot of land, set up shop, get all the materials that they need. You know, and, they would like to have some tax write offs on that, like any business. And if anything, if Big Pharma was to get in the weed game, I honestly think we'll just keep doing what we're doing now, which is black market shit. Which honestly, it's been like this for decades and decades. I don't think it's been like about what hundreds of years. Well, not 100 years, but it's been like what? I think we got outlawed like in the early 1900s or some shit, and then boom, it's been basically like 100 years basically, and you know, now that there's not even a real thing yet, they don't even know if it's gonna happen yet. Honestly, I would like it for it to be decriminalized, but that's a long shot. You know, they got a lot of old like Republican boomers that be like, it's a gateway drug to methamphetamines and shit like that. But I never thought about fucking shooting meth or snorting the shit or smoking some shit. I don't even like to drink. Give me my gas and I'm okay. But I don't know. It's getting crazy too because it is an election year, and I think weed's on the ballot in like four states. I believe Florida, I believe North Dakota, South Dakota, and a couple other states. But I don't know. It's really up in the air at this point. I do see by like let's see, 2024. The next election will be 2028. Honestly, I see by 2032. This is I think this is what is this I okay. I honestly think by 2032, in my state at least, it'll be legal medically. I think recreational, add another 10 to it. But who knows, At this point, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I mean, I think, going to jail for weed is probably like the dumbest shit ever when it's legal in half the country. And honestly, I don't even like. I think I saw like a recent like poll. Like either like Fox or CNN, they'll pull out one of those polls where like they'll say like 67% of the population will say they're in favor of legalizing weed, and then like you have like another like say like 40 or 50 will say they'll legalize it for medical. But I think it's kind of a long shot, but I do believe it will be legal sooner than later. I honestly think by 2032 my state will have it legal. Up north in Virginia is legal, and I think they just passed it for like recreational or medical. Fuck, I'm gonna have to like, I'll fucking look it up. And I think about it, I think I did see a bill in South Carolina that said it was gonna get passed medically. So, I think they needed to. They needed to use that tax money and fix the roads. That's for one. I don't know. That would be crazy if before Biden left office, he he makes his way up stage and says like announces that it'll be decriminalized. That'd be some shit. Out of all the things I'd expect to happen, that'd probably be the least. But one could hope. And who knows? Who knows what Trump's position on it? I really don't know. Hopefully, Trump will say some shit like, "Yeah, we're gonna decriminalize this or something." You know. I think in his state, it's legal in the state he's from, New York. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, but who? But one can only hope. One can only hope. But but yeah, let me know what y'all think. Y'all think it's gonna get legal? Y'all think they gonna reschedule it, or you think they just capping? They capping like fuck, trying to get people's hopes up. But let me know what y'all think, and